Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going with Q4 of the weekly contest 408. Check if the rectangle corner is reachable. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. So this one, I'm going to bring up my drawing board real quick. I'm not going to lie, my code is probably incorrect. It will probably fail system testing. But, let's go over it together. Let's play around with some ideas the most important thing is to learn together. And you say that you can say that when you're not succeeding. You could say the most important thing is when I get it right. But okay, so let's say you have a rectangle, and without loss of generality, you could flip it for the height is greater than width or whatever. And so the idea here is that you're trying to get from the problem is that you're trying to get from this corner, avoid some circles, and try to get to this corner, right? I think the way that I thought about it during the contest is that there is a grid version of this. And the idea here is that if you're able to kind of disconnect, the general line is going to look like this. So you're able to disconnect this, then you're Gucci, right? And how do you disconnect it? Well, there are two ways to kind of think about disconnect, or more than two ways, but let's just say a lot of ways, right? But let's just say one way is that you're going from, if you're able to island hop your circles, let's say if the circle makes a line, kind of, right, such that it goes from that's a terrible circle, but okay. But otherwise I have to draw a lot more. Fine. Yeah. But basically, if you get it from left to right, that means that in a way you could see that because they're all connected, there's no way for you to go from bottom to up, right? And because you can't go bottom from up, then there's no way to get from corner to corner. So that's basically the idea. And then there's just more cases that are the same idea, right? Basically, for example, you can go up down to up or up to down. Symmetry reasons, it should be the same. And of course, symmetry reasons, you can also go left to right and right to left, right? And then there's also another case, which is also the same idea, but just drawn a little bit differently. Is just, this way, right? Because now you're cutting off this corner because you have just circles going around, and pretend they're all connected, but you get the idea. And of course, there's another one that goes here in this direction, right? And that's really the core idea for this problem. There are many ways you can try to think about this, but that's the idea, is that you can island hop or circle hop from in these directions, right? And that's kind of how my code does it. I'm gonna go over the code now, but that's the visualization. I think with the visualization, you should be able to implement a good version of this. And I'll tell you why later it doesn't work. But yeah. Okay, so I actually did a lot of copy and pasting, I'm not gonna lie, but the way that I wrote this is just by breadth first search. This is a connected component. So you can think about, okay, if this is connected to that, let me bring back up real quick. Actually, if this node is connected to this, this circle is connected to this circle, and this circle is connected to this circle, ... then you're just trying to see if you can connect the left side with the right side, or left side with the bottom, and all these combinations, right? There are a lot of combinations. You get the idea. I don't have to say them all. And then now in the code, I do a filter so that I don't consider circles outside the rectangle, but it turns out it's not enough. So we'll go over this later, but yeah. But basically, ignoring this, we have n circles. So now, this is a very basic filter of just if the circle is in the starting point or the ending point, like if it encompasses it, then just return false, right? I'll draw real quick what I mean. Let me erase this real quick. It just means that if you have a rectangle, right? If you have a circle here or here, then that's no good, right? Pretty straightforward, I think. Pretty understandable. And then here I do breadth first search. So here I go, okay, so I'll add comments. I don't have to draw for a little bit. So oops, banging the keyboard by accident. So yeah, so circles touching left, and then we just do a very standard breadth first search, right? And this is circles touching right, and circles touching up. I think this is wrong actually. Huh. I mean, okay, this is wrong anyway, but I think maybe it doesn't matter only because I maybe I caught up with the case elsewhere. But left, right should be left and bottom. Oh no, this is bottom. I'm sorry. I forgot that I can't wide. Yeah. This is bottom. Circles. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's fine, right? So basically, circles touching left. We start with those, and then you kind of fill in the circles as you go. And if it is able to go to the right or to the bottom, then we return false. And this is just how we drew the visualization earlier, right? And here we do the same thing. This is circles touching top, and we go to circles touching. I guess top is very confusing because I kind of visualize it in both ways, but this is circle touching bottom in the right terminology, and then this circles touching top, and then circles touching right. No, left. Sorry, yeah, it goes left. And then lastly, and it should be, and some of these cases are duplicates just because I don't know. But yeah, this is circles touching top, going to, because it's a cheap if statement, so I didn't really think about it that much. Circles touching right, and circles touching bottom, right? You could draw these all out and it would be all the cases. And that's pretty much the idea. The idea here is that because we only have 1,000 circles, each breadth first search would take n squared time, so it's only 1,000,000 operations ish or whatever. So that's, and we only do 3 of these breadth first search, so it's going to be n squared is the complexity. Right? Okay. So why is this not good enough? I mean, I could show you some of the code. It doesn't. I'm not going to show you. I mean, it's not that I'm hiding all of it. It's just that I don't think there's any point. You can kind of, it's just all the code is the same except for if statements. So that's why it's like these if statements and these if statements where I put the comments, right? This is very standard breadth first search. If it's reachable, means that we already did this node, so we continue. Otherwise, we calculate whether they intersect or give a nice kiss on the touching. If that's the case, then we just put it on the queue, right? Regular breadth first search stuff. Not gonna go over it that much. It's Q4, right? So what are the reason why this is wrong? So apparently the inputs are a little bit weak. And I found this out after the contest. People were saying it in my Discord, which is why you should join the Discord. No, but also, there are a couple of cases where if you're not careful, you can imagine. Actually, I drew this rectangle a little bit big. You can imagine, something like if you drew a circle here. Ooh, I did not know how to draw it well. If you draw a circle here, and then. And then here, 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 or something like that, right? So in this case, you can see that it like if you're very sloppy with your implementation, you can see that you're connecting the top with the right, but obviously, you could waltz right in. There's some variation of this, but that's really the idea that a lot of people think that a lot of people fail on this. There's also, and you could. And this is what I thought about cases like this. So I actually have a filter, right? You record that I have a filter. So in this case, I would actually filter out the corners. So in theory, that should be okay, right? Like we get rid of these circles, right? So in theory, it should be okay. But it turns out that even if you remove these, okay, for this one it's fine. But But there are still cases where if you're not careful, it's still sloppy. I don't know if it's actually possible with the constraints. Let me look at the constraints real quick. 10 to the 9, then it's probably true. But like, for example, you could have something like that's a really circle, and there's a circle here, and like something that just like barely touches, but you know, you could, it does exist. Someone on my Discord drew it much nicer than I did. Let me see if I could just copy this actually. Yeah. Yeah, so someone drew this, and you could see that credit, by the way, on yeah, to actually give credit for these things, Sandeep P on my Discord gave me this one, which is yeah, but you could see that, I mean, you know. So there are, and this, even my filter, this, I don't know how to handle this per se. I mean, there are ways to handle this, but yeah, and also, while I'm giving credit, the other case with the thing, I think just Gia brought it up to me. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe he got it from somewhere, but either way, like he's the one that brought it to my attention. So, and this is after the contest, just to be clear. It's just that I took a very long time. This, you know, you saw me up solving afterwards, right? So, so it took a long time before I was able to do it, and I was able to kind of look at these edge cases. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the obvious way to do it is just that, you know, we don't intersect these things, because they're always at most two intersection points between two circles. So you could do the math, I guess, and make sure that these are within the rectangle. But it is very sloppy. So I don't know. I don't. I mean, and it may be that the center has to be within the circle, but it doesn't actually say. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't know. But you could also, like, even if the, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna fix this, to be honest. I mean, like, for example, you could maybe say that the center points have to be inside the rectangle, but even then, you can imagine just like being it moved just slightly enough, because you have 10 to the 9 thing, right? So like you could find a math in which that's the case, so that the center, you know, yeah, just like there's a sliver of thing that goes in between. So I don't know, right? Like, I don't know how they're gonna handle it, but my code honestly does not handle this. So I'm definitely gonna get wrong answer if they decide to go this way. Maybe they'll just unrank it. But yeah, I don't know that I showed all my code at once, but honestly, it, like I said, it's just breadth first search and a lot of copy and pasting. Maybe I could have what you call, like, dry it up, don't repeat myself up, but yeah, I'm just gonna slowly scroll, so feel free to pause and whatever. But like I said, a lot of this is copy and pasting, right? It's just breadth first search. Yeah, that's all I have for this one. I think the idea is cool. The implementation is really tricky, I suppose, especially the other one, the idea. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. And yeah, you could watch me solve it during the contest. Well, solve it during the contest and get an AC, but I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I had two wrong answers. One wrong. I just kind of. How did I get two wrong answers again? Oh, I think here I just forgot. Like I in here I had this thing filtering for the top, but I forgot about this condition, so that was one wrong answer. And then the second wrong answer was I just had typos here. Instead of all ones, I have just R's, and that was not good enough, because, you know, that's silly. Yeah, so those are the two mistakes that I had for two wrong answers. But like I said, it doesn't matter because it doesn't work anyway, apparently. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's all I have, and you could watch me solve it live in the contest now. I don't know. Alright, let's skip ahead just because I want to take a look, because someone's gotten this one at least. So okay, so you're given 2D arrays of circles. Okay, so you have some path. Okay. This seems like a hard one. It's only 7 points though. Only 7 points. Okay, how do you do it? 10 to the 9, but you could normalize maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Man, how did one? I don't know if that's an easy one, but no one's gotten either problems. so I don't know. Did I do okay on the Q2? Maybe I did okay on the Q2. Could have been faster. But right, let's focus on this one then. How many length? Can we do it on every length? I don't think so, because that just ends square. Right. Well, if it's 2, then 6. The n square is 0, so that doesn't help either. More people has gotten this one. Okay, maybe I'm just jumping back and forth, but I really don't know. Sweep line. There are 1,000 circles, so that means there's a million intersections, and you sort them. That's a little bit slow though. And also, we have I don't know. Wait, that doesn't mean anything. The sweep line's a little bit awkward. So I have to kind of define. Okay, so going from one diagonal to another diagonal, what does it mean? Yeah, one person got in this one. But I still don't know. Sweep line is the only idea I have. But I don't even know. So you want to hug it. Okay, let's say we want to hug it. And what does that look like? And it's just going through all the intersections and okay, so let's say we have sweep line to get all the intersections, but there are n square of them, so oh, okay, that is the idea. The idea is whether you can go from left to right or okay, fine, I get it. Okay, maybe, I don't know if that's true. Okay, so that means that now we're trying to draw edges. Okay, I think I get the idea. Okay, so then we do a sweep line to get all the things. Four people got it, so good for those 4 people. I'm going to have to do this focus live. Okay, 4. square. Oh, I'm dumb. It's just n square, right? Like I don't need to do this. I mean, I guess I can, but I'm not. I shouldn't optimize. Okay, fine. Focus, Larry. Focus. Prematurely optimizing it. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't need to make the graphic be implicit, right? I don't know if zoning helps. Yeah, but okay, fine. Okay. Okay, doing it in the weird order, but okay. So then now, if x, as long as you're consistent, it's okay. Like, so x minus r is, if it's 0, then yeah, just buffer search. Come on. Stop prematurely optimizing that. If they intersect, I have to do a special case where just the beginning, like this one, I guess. Yeah, I do. Okay, fine. Okay. If X, it's just true false, right? Because, am I doing the signs right? Should be right. No. Why am I so bad? Okay. Okay, so you have the center is xy, distance to that is square root. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, this is true. If okay. Please, no typo, Larry. Be careful. Is this square? Oh no, because the square root on the other side would have been. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Then this is the distance, and the distance should be R1 plus R2. Then now square root or square both sides. So. Okay, and then the idea here is this is very awkwardly set up, honestly. I think I need connected components. No, you have to do it twice anyway, Larry. Okay, fine. Okay, so then now, people's getting it. I'm not that surprised, but okay. And now, okay. Then now, if this is if x1 plus r is greater than or equal to x, then we return true, right? Alright, this isn't done. I'm gonna just run it real quick. False true. Oh, I got this wrong anyway. Because, yeah, that means it's connected, so that means you cannot go true, false. Okay, that's good. Well, okay, I mean, this is the only case. Okay, fine. Okay, and then we just do it again. We start with y. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's it, really. Oh, well. I have to set this up again. Oh no, I already did. Am I done? YOLO. Oof. Okay, fine. Oh, I didn't do the endpoint. Silly. Okay, fine. But if I get it right, then it'll be okay. I was thinking about this, but then I just forgot again. So it should be false. I get true. Why is that? 58471. The distance. Oh, because. So okay, so my code is actually wrong. Because you don't need to connect it. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I remember how to do it. So it doesn't have to be okay. So okay, so this is from the left. Okay, that's actually a good one. How do I do it though? Okay, so this is from the left. If it goes to the right when going through, I should win this more modularly. If this is going to the bottom, then you also don't no good. Yeah, okay. Why does that? So okay, so this is going from the bottom going up, but also bottom going to the left. But bottom going to the left we already kind of did, right? Let's check it for it anyway. Bottom going to the left. Okay, so this should change nothing. Okay, that's what I suspected. Okay, I should have done this a little bit differently. That was a very good wrong answer though, because I think I could have done other stuff, but it would still be not quite right. Yeah. This does nothing yet, actually, so let me take it off. What I want is something that doesn't overlap, but also, so basically, 1 1. Oh no. I mean, this is 10 10. 1 1 1 should be also force. Okay, so that's good. That is actually, yeah, what we want. We have to just fix this one, which is from top to bottom. Oh, sorry, top to right. Okay. So top is going to be this is from the top. Are these all these circles are inside? I feel like they're all more edge cases just because the way that they set up. Like it could be outside the circle. And I don't know if I want to risk checking it. Okay, fine. I mean, I should anyway. Okay, so now it's going from the top, going to the right, going to the right. To the right, going to the right, Larry. To the right, and also bottom. Why not? Why not? Okay, but I also want to. Okay, let's see if that works here first. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. But we should do a pre-filter, which is that. Yeah, if it is totally outside, then we don't care about it. Okay. If y minus r is strictly greater than, did I do this right? No, this is plus r. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. If this is greater than y, then it's not even on the thing. Or x minus r is greater than x, then we continue. Otherwise, I think maybe that messes me up. I don't know. Alright, YOLO. Oof. This is definitely a tough one, but we'll see. How many people has gone Q3? 36, so maybe I still have time. My answer is true. It should be force. Why? This is so impossible to do. Okay, so 222. 222 should already be force. Why is this not true? And why is this true? 222 should already be force. I thought I did this one. I guess it's this one, but 222. Did I just get lucky in some way? Because that should be, this is force, but this is true. Did this remove something by accident? 222. That doesn't make sense. No, I didn't. So then why? So the should be left to the bottom. Left. Did I not reset some certain stuff? Print Q. that should have only this first. So okay, so it does do this. Then why is it not returning false early? 2. This should be good. I mean, this is good. So then why is it this good? 2 511. Do I have to change this to? This is still right. So why is this wrong? Huh. Huh. How can this be different? Just having more things. This is frustrating, actually. Zero, 1, but 0 should just be good. Did I mess up X1, Y1? Oh, I am dumb. This is, what, how? Tell me why. Why, Larry, you are so silly. Okay. Do I have a print statement in there? I do have a print statement in there. That is just a silly thing. Okay. YOLO. Okay. I'm not done yet, Larry. I forgot. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this contest. Yeah, and this part. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.